Hi, Tom again with Wind Angels Touch, Heart to Heart Chats number 22. We're going to talk about energy again. The last two times we did about how I healed my area here of my hand, around the thumb and first finger, with my own energy. Then I had Kathleen Caruso heal me in her office with incredible problem I had with my back, being born with a damaged vertebrae, as well as a problem with my left calf over the last 10 years. All those things are healed completely. Amazing, huh? Well, she uses, I believe, universal energy or Reiki energy, whatever you might want to call it. That is available in our universe if we focus our mind and direct it properly. Today, I want to talk to you about another healing issue. Well, after Kathleen healed me of those two big issues, I was wondering if she could heal my sinuses. I was born with allergies. By the time I was 3 and 4 and 5, I realized it. I realized I had a real problem. My parents would send me to bed around around 8 each night, and I'd be up and I'd be up. I could not sleep. I could not breathe. So hard to breathe. You can imagine what you would do from 8 o'clock until like 2 or 3 in the morning, sitting in your bed or laying in your bed. What do you do? We didn't have TV in those days in your bedroom. So anyway, around 2 or 3, I remember getting so exhausted I would eventually fall asleep because of exhaustion. Well, it's been this way all my life. I've still had terrible times trying to sleep. We've tried everything, but I remember my parents got so frustrated with it, they took me to the allergy specialist or the nose specialist in the big city. Well, all day long I was poked and whatever. At the end of the day, the doctor came out and said, "You have allergies. You have allergies to air." What am I supposed to do? Not breathe? Dust. All meat, poultry, fish, peanut butter, chocolate, bologna. Anyway, it was a long list. You can get the idea that there was nothing left for me to eat, really. And my parents didn't know what to do. So I ignored the advice and just ate whatever I wanted to eat. So that's the way I lived. Well, it seems to be getting getting worse the next few years, and now it's even worse, and very hard for me to sleep. So I asked Kathleen to attempt to heal me. Now she's living in Iowa, and so it had to be a 2,000-mile remote healing, and that's one of my points I want to make today. It was a remote healing. She could scan me from where she was to where I was in my house, and she spent an hour with me, and I could feel the energy that she was sending me all through my body, but especially my brain, my head, and all in this area. Waves and waves of this energy, very strong. A lot of pressure in my head because of it. Well, after the healing, I could breathe better. That night, which would be my worst time, I could breathe really well. The drainage I was having was significantly reduced. And now it's been going on 3 days, and it's still healed. I can breathe. Imagine the feeling where you can finally breathe, open your chest up and breathe when you couldn't do that before. excuse the chimes, we have 35-mile-an-hour winds here today in California. Anyway, I am so grateful to her. I wanted to share this healing, is that it doesn't have to be in a particular location. It could be thousands of miles away. That's the way energy works. You can send it, like over telephone lines in a sense. You know, that energy travels where you send it with your mind. The power of the mind, power of focus. So perhaps this will be useful to you if you have a problem. And I want to also remind you, this is Kathleen's website, www.awakentospirit.com, and with a 2 rather than TWO, awakentospirit.com. Take a look at her site. You can make an appointment with her if you wish, if you have something you want her to address. I'm just relating, I've had 3 incidents in a week and they're all healed. Amazing. So this is it for today. Heart to Heart Chats number 22. Take care. Hope you have a day that's less windy than ours.